just gonna take some scissors. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna trim it so that I get 4 sections, because my toenails are pretty small, and this will probably be, well, not probably, I know it will be plenty to do all of my smaller toenails. So here you go. I've got these 2 little rectangular pieces and then these 2 rounded pieces. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to actually apply it. Okay, so I've already prepped my toes with my nail prep pad, and now I'm going to decide, I'm going to do a dark and then a light and then a dark and then a light. So I'm going to pick one of the darker ones to start with, and I'm going to peel it off. Maybe this is the hardest part. There you go. And you can kind of get the corner, and then you just try and only touch that corner so that you're not touching the part that's going to actually go on your nails. And then you do it the same way you would do any of them. I get it on there, and then I'm going to use my thumbnail to just break edge to edge with the edge of my toenail so that I can break it off, have a nice clean break, clean off all the extras. And there you go, toenail number 1. So now I'm gonna do the lighter color, right, and do this next. So I'm gonna peel this off. Again, just holding it in the top corner that I'm not going to use, or that's going to break off. And this works really well on your toenails, because the base of your toenails, well, I don't know about y'all's, but the base of my toenails tend to, they're not as rounded as a fingernail, which is why they came out with specific pedicure only sets. Those strips are designed with that kind of flatter base in mind that most toenails have. But because I like mine to match, and I use my manicure sets, by trimming it, and I have that flat edge, it doesn't really matter so much that it's so flat and not really rounded, because the base of my toenail is pretty flat. And to be honest, most people are not going to get that close to your toes. So now we have a dark and a light. I'm going to do my next dark one on the base of my toe. So this is the one that has a little tab. So I'm gonna I can actually use the tab to pull it off, but then I'm gonna need to, again, just hold the corner, pop off the tab. Now I've got that rounded base. Get it repositioned a little bit there. And ooh, that one was almost too short. That was really just the right length. I keep my toenails super short, so this is one of the ways that I can get a lot out of it. And it just saves me more strips to use on my nails. So there we go, we've got our another dark. Now we're gonna do the last light color on that pinky toe. So I take my last rectangle. So now this is getting 4 nails out of 1 strip, or 4 toenails. And honestly, before I started cutting, because I was handling it so much, I really only would get 2 to 3, usually 3. So then I'd end up wasting a lot that I didn't actually need, or that I couldn't use because I'd handled it too much. And so then I felt like, oh, well, I have all this extra, but I was touching it and I didn't want to then put it on my nail because I was afraid it wouldn't last. So by doing it this way, I'm guaranteed that I'm gonna get all 4 of my smaller toes done with just 1 strip. And get off all that extra. So there you go. I have the alternating colors, and then all I have to do to finish it off is take the bigger nail with the flower. So that's the design that I'll have, and I'll do that one on my big toe. And this one I'll be able to do half of this on one big toe and half on the other big toe, again, because I keep my toenails super short. Not everybody's gonna be able to get to toenail, 2 of their big toenails out of 1 strip. Depends on how long you like your toenails to be. So now I'm gonna have same thing, just kind of break the edge, clean it up here. And there we go. So I've got a design on my big toe, and I've got the alternating colors on the smaller toes. So super easy. We'll get a little close up here so you can see. So 4 nails out of 1 strip by using the cutting technique. So thanks for watching. Again, that technique of trimming them is super great for smaller nails, smaller toenails, and also just smaller fingers. So if you've got kids that you're trying to do it on, definitely use the cut technique to trim up some pieces before you try and put them on their teeny tiny nails, and that helps them stay on a whole lot longer. Thanks for watching.